One of the wonderful things about being a publishing consultant is that you get unexpected visitors. So I just thought I'd turn the camera on when people walk into my office and disturb my busy day. And thankfully I have the advantage of having Mitch and Anne, authors of Fatty the Rat Rod, sitting in my office, and we've got Fatty downstairs. It's too much of a good opportunity to miss. Where have you been and what have you been doing?
Well, we're on our way back from Harvey Bay. We've been up at a fantastic hot rod show at Harvey Bay with the Wide Bay Rodders, and we've had an absolute blast, mate. We've done a couple of schools, we've done shows and presentations, and yeah, been cruising in Fatty. It's just been so much fun.
Choice. What's next? Where are you going now?
Tonight we're at the Ferry Road Diner in Southport, the Hot Rod Diner. Jerry at the Ferries invited us down to do a book signing. There's a really good weather, so there'll be a good turnout of rods and custom cars at the Ferry Road Diner tonight. So we're going to go there, and then after that we're leaving to go to the Lazy Winter Run in Coffs Harbour, which starts tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's just go, mate.
Fatty the Rat Rod is actually pretty much a true story about how this rat rod came to life, and that's what really intrigues the children. So they've made this mission all about sharing the life of Fatty to as many kids as they can. Take a look. Tell me about all of these. What's the story?
On the trip, we've just been inviting the kids to sign all their names and put their little hands on there and draw around them, and yeah, it's around both sides and around the back. We've had so much fun. The kids are just absolutely with it.
What's the best thing about doing this?
The kids, without a doubt, the kids. So many kids have never seen a steel dash before. They hop in the truck and they love it. They absolutely love it. They look up at the ceiling and the books on the ceiling. The dash is steel and it's real. And, you know, we hide a plastic spider in the glove box just to see who opens the glove box. But yeah, they absolutely light up, and they know that they can jump in and enjoy it, and you know, yeah. Actually, this is like 15 months old now. Yeah. It's been handled by thousands of people.
Yeah, okay.
The quality, mate, is just brilliant. It got blown off the table at Port Macquarie. I do this to it all the time. It got soaking wet at the swap meet in Port. You can see the watermark where it landed face down. But we're just sort of hanging on to it to see how long it survives.
Well, you're going to have to write a book about that book. Journey that's been on.
Like, this is 2 years down the track now. Could you two see yourselves doing anything else?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's actually just over 2 years since we got the truck, and she's been on the road now 3 months. And yeah, we've been to Victoria. Now we're in Queensland. We've been all around New South Wales. Yeah, we just love it. FattyTheRatRod.com. See you there.
The grass grew tall around her, the left guard all pushed in, and though her nose was dented, she'd kept a cheeky grin. The farmer didn't need her now because she was too old. He'd gone and bought a brand new truck, which was big, loud and bold. The new truck laughed at Fatty. He said, "Your work is done, and it's time for you to stand aside, for now I'm number one." She knew this was her only chance to tell him a thing or two, for she had been the number one when she'd arrived brand new. Up before the sun each day, not home till after dark, with pigs or cows or fencing gear, she'd really left a mark. Fatty never missed a beat, and she'd never missed a day. There was a time she'd swum the creek to take the cows their hay. And when she helped to fight the fire that nearly took the town, the water tank was on her back as the fireman hosed it down. She said, "You may be bright and shiny, all eager, loud and bold, but there will come a day, my friend, when you too will be old. There will be another one to take your place, it's true, and maybe you will say to him."
Mitch the Ox, eh? It's been a long time since I've heard you recite that, bro. Was it good?
It was great fun, mate. It was absolutely great fun.
Excellent. One of the things that I really liked about it, other than holding the microphone up for 8 minutes, was the response afterwards. How often do you get that sort of response?
Honestly, all the time.
Really?
Yeah, people love it, mate. People love it, especially hot rod people. They absolutely love it. Because, there's no books out there for their grandkids. There's no books out for their kids. And this is something just different that, they really enjoy. They totally enjoy it.
You've reached a market, like I said, there's not really a lot of rat rod or hot rod books out there for kids, and you've been doing this for 18 months, yeah?
No, 15 months now since we got the books in our hands.
15 months minus how many months putting Fatty together?
Oh, about 7.
So all up, you were really working on selling the book for 8 months.
Yep.
How's it gone? How many you sold?
Over 1,000 now.
Wow.
And it's gathering speed now that she's on the road. Everywhere we go, people pull us up, and and any opportunity I get to recite the book, I can't help myself.
About a week ago, you walked into my office. You were there for about 2 minutes, and then you started reciting the next book. Tell me about that.
That's Bella. Fatty's first rescue is actually a 38 Chev coupe. She got caught in the fire that Fatty helped fight. Her nose got burnt, but Fatty saved her on that day. She's been sitting behind the shed for 50 years, and in the second book, the owner says to Fatty, "I found a car we can save." They drive all day, all night, half the next day. They get out there, and it's her old friend Bella that they're there to save, and it is just coming along beautifully. It's really warms your heart.
Obviously, you can tell that Mitch has got a bit of a passion for what he does. Do you see yourself doing anything else? Is it doing up hot rods and writing children's books? Is that it?
That's totally it, mate. That is totally it. Going around and letting the kids, hop up in her, and it's just great fun watching their faces when they jump, when they know they can hop in or hop up on the back and enjoy her and touch her, and it's just so great watching their faces. They light up.
Excellent. I mean, from my perspective as a publishing consultant and guiding authors through this, working with you and Anne has been an incredible journey, and I'm very proud of what you've achieved. But I think that one of the things that really hit home for me in all of your journey doing Fatty the Rat Rod was when Anne called you in when you were working on the truck once and said, "You've got to come inside." No, I'm busy, you've got to come inside. You went inside. What did you find?
Well, I'd been going for about 20 hours, and I was filthy dirty and tired and sore and been working on her, and Anne said, "No, you must come inside, you've got to have a look at this." And it was a young fella named Jackson from Western Australia who it was book week over there, and you go dressed as your favourite character from your favourite book. and she showed me his picture, and he had the singlet, the jeans, the spanners in the pocket, the work boots on. It was just fantastic. I felt like a superhero, It was just amazing.
I guess that kind of set the tone for why you're doing this, and on a serious note, you're making a difference and you're putting some smiles on a lot of faces. So, you told me today, but tell everybody now, what's the best thing about selling this book?
The kids, without a doubt, watching the kids' faces, mate, the way they light up, and when they see her for real, it's just wonderful. They hop in, and they can touch the dash, and they tap it because it's steel. They've never seen a steel dash before, and they look at the ceiling, and all the book is up on the ceiling. Anne did the decoupage up on the ceiling, and the kids just sit there, like 3 or 4 kids will sit in the front, and they're all sitting there pointing at all the different pictures, and it's just wonderful watching their faces.
Now, on a less serious note, the idea today came out of the blue. You guys coming back from Harvey Bay. I was not expecting you to turn up at the office, and it was a really pleasant surprise. You told me you were coming down to the Ferry Road Diner, and you knew I had a small time frame. You knew I couldn't put in much time, but I noticed that when I got here you are reading the book to a couple of ladies having dinner. Is that a regular occurrence, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm afraid it is.
Bloody hell, no knowledge of time, this guy. And did you make a sale?
2.
2 sales. Signed copies?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It'll be worth an absolute fortune on eBay one day.
First edition, Mitch. First edition.
Signed first editions, mate, are going to be worth a mozza on eBay one day.
Excellent. Hey, thanks, Mitch. Thank you, Fatty. We'll have a good look at this in a minute. And thank you, Anne, who's over there. If you'd like to get your copy of Fatty the Rat Rod, go to fattytheratrod.com. Check it out on Facebook. Definitely follow them on Facebook. Every week there's something new happening. New kids on the page liking it. So come on board. Join Fatty on her road around Australia.